What's up, everybody? Kafka here, and we made some changes to the BLINK Bonecage teleporting smash build. And what we did is we added a shield that takes our cooldown recovery rate and increases it by 47%. This could go up to 50, and you could probably get it to 59 if you veil it right, which is really good. You also are not using the wand, you're just using the scepter. And I added Killjoy wraps to the build as well. It's a little bit slower to blink, but I added Seismic Cry because what this does, it just pushes the mobs away from you. So if you don't have blink up, you could use Seismic Cry, which is very, very helpful. This is actually a level 79 map, I guess. And I'm gonna show you guys because a lot of the comments were I could one-shot bosses. We all know it can one-shot bosses, but they said mapping wasn't as good. And I think that this build and map just fine. I think it's one of the fastest mapping builds that I played. Oh, good. We got a breach. We'll just start it up. So just because the Killjoy like kind of triggers twice, and once you have that, see, like right there, it didn't work right, so I had to use my Seismic Cry. Another one, but once it hits, it kind of explodes everything, and that's because of the Killjoys. And I'm just clicking that with my right click. And just kind of going along the line of the breach. Not really having any problems with it. I have 14k energy shield right now. You could probably see that. Lots of loot in this one. Sure we get all the hands. I actually have evasion now too. Oh, look at that. We have another breach. Should we just run it? Yeah, that's gonna really show it off if it's any good. If we can knock out 2 breaches at once, that's usually a good thing. Oh no, a dead end. They're like running out of stuff to kill. Gotta find more mobs. Oh boy, we're gonna have a lot of loot to get. Kind of run in circles too if you get in trouble. How many breach tablets did we get, guys? Oh, that's pretty good. I haven't really tried this in Simulacrum yet, but I think Spark's really good in Simulacrum too. And I have a Spark build that could do it just fine. But I would think that we could do it in there too. All right, I'm gonna pick up all the loot real quick. All right, pretty good. So those 2 breaches, we got 87 splinters, which is definitely means it was a more quantity breach, more density breach. So the build handled it just fine, and we could go ahead and finish up the rest of the map now. So we also made some changes to the tree. Part of the reason why I have a ton of energy shield is I'm using a lot more nodes that give me energy shield on the map, which I'll show you guys. So before on the build, I was going all the way down here and I was picking up these cooldown nodes, then coming through here and picking up these cooldown nodes, and now I'm just leaving them. This takes up a lot to get 25%. It's a lot faster, but it takes up a lot of nodes. So I want to make sure we're tanky. I want to make sure that we have the damage. So we picked up these clusters here, which are really good. We also picked up these clusters right here. And then we also picked up these because our evasion rating is a bit higher now. And that is also helping with survivability. And then we have the energy shield here, and we got the 2 extra sockets here because we didn't get one and this one, which is helping a lot too. Oh, looks like we're gonna have another breach. We got lucky, guys. So we shall do it. Quantity is actually really high on this breach. Those Killjoy wraps are just so good. But you gotta be careful not to get stuck like I just did there, but you can see my life though. My life has been pretty much at full the whole time. Part of that's because of evasion, but part of that's just because everything's dying so fast as well. No like insane danger. Don't like that you can't teleport over these to break them. That's what it is. That's a lot of breach tablets. Holy breach tablets. That's awesome. No, don't end. We can beat it. We can teleport faster than it. Don't end. Let's pick up all the breach tablets, all the stuff. All right, guys, we're up to 122 breach splinters. I don't know if there's another one in here. That'd be wild if there is, but we've already had 3. I don't think there would be. We shall see. I will update the guide so you guys can get this version of the build that I'm using. The nice thing about this build, guys, this build can work on any ascendancy. The reason why I have it on a Chronomancer, for one, I had a Chronomancer that I wanted to find something to use it with, but it also has cooldown reduction in the ascendancy points, and it also has a chance for a cooldown to not get used 33%. So that's why I picked the Chronomancer. And you could use whatever class you want. You might not have as good a cooldown, but it will still work. That's the thing about this game. There is no classes. Anyone can be anything. You could play your Chronomancer more like a warrior. You could play your Chronomancer like the mage. You could play it like a ranger. It's just what ascendancy points are going to help your build the most. You just have a different starting path. So you might have to just take a different path to get there, but usually it's only a couple points in the starting path. So it's not that big a deal. Oh, look at that, guys. Another breach. Wow, we have another breach in this map. That is crazy. Thought we would have got lucky with another breach. That's hilarious. See how 7 breach splinters dropped on that? 7 breach splinters dropped on that because it is a quantity map. And I put quantity in all my towers. Where's the divines at? Can we get a divine? That'd be good for the video. Another collapse hand. Just super tanky. All right, we need to find more mobs. See, that seismic cry just helps a ton. Okay, no more. All right, we're finding our way to the last couple bosses here to finally get this map done. It's been a good one, that's for sure. I can't wait to do a trial of Secamus with this. All right, finally the map is complete. We'll see if there's any more breaches because we got 4 breaches in this map. That's wild. 4 breaches gave us 146 splinters in one map. It took us probably about 14 minutes to run this. All right, well, I hope you guys like the updates. I know you guys liked the video, so I wanted to make a follow-up video about it. It's a couple changes. Literally, just play around with it. The build works. You just got to play around with it to make it fit for you. A couple things I recommend is using the shield. This thing right here gives you that cooldown reduction. And then, again, using the seismic cry. But that's it for the video. Really appreciate you guys supporting the channel and checking it out. Have a great day.